I'm not headlining Summer Madness. I don't like that. When I say I don't like that shit, because I never ever. You've always heard me cared about that headliner shit. I never want to rap last. I fuck with the people. I really be moving around. I really be outside. So even I take that shit with battle rap. I want to battle first, second, or third to get my shit out the way so I can walk through the crowds and mingle with people and deal with the people, buy drinks, get hugs, just chill as, you know what I mean, on my shit like that. I don't care about that headline and shit, bro. I never cared about this shit. I prefer every battler will tell you the day of the battle they hate that shit the most because they got to wait, they got to do this, everybody hate that type of shit, bro. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. I don't care about that headline shit, bro. I show up to do a job. No matter when I'm first, second, or third, I prefer to get my shit done early so I can get the fuck out the way. I keep telling niggas, man. I've always told niggas that being that headliner shit, that don't matter to me. Only thing that it might do is increase the bag.
In all combat sports ever in the world, since fighting lions in the Colosseums, the most important part of that was having people show up. If there's one thing battle rappers have to learn how to do, is promoting their battles. Promotion is more important than rapping. That sounds crazy, but let me explain. You can fight all the lions you want. You could set up as many boxing matches as you want to. You could rap your heart out. But if no one cares, then it doesn't matter. Especially in combat sports, because other sports have seasons. Football, baseball, basketball, they all revolve around a couple months. And there are teams and schedules, and all of that is already organized up to a playoff. In combat sports, you're fighting for relevancy so that your matches matter. There are 25,000 battle rappers right now. Only a few of their battles actually matter. Even the ones you can name off the top of your head, only a few of their battles only matter. There are some people that can be considered the best in the world, but will never be considered great because their battles don't matter. Sue Surf's battles all mattered. When he won, you heard about it. When he lost, you heard about it. Why? Free the wave. Just like Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, they set up their battles so that everyone cares if they win or lose. We're all emotionally invested whether they win or lose. That process in promotion is more valuable than what they do in the ring. Sure, Mayweather went undefeated, but Conor McGregor lost a couple times, but he's the most paid. There's always going to be people in these sports that complain about how good they think they are, but don't drive no traffic. And because of that, they're either low on the card or not even on the cards. So what are the main things you got to do to make your matches matter? Let's get into it. Before any contracts are written up, the most important part is setting up these battles or matches. Surf is a master of setting up battles years in advance. To create anticipation takes patience and strategy. You have to use all of the platforms available to you to create the energy that you need for people to want to see that battle. And if people want to see that battle, you're more likely going to get called by multiple platforms. And if you get called by multiple platforms, you have the leverage to negotiate better. And if you have that leverage, you can be a headliner. A lot of rappers take their leverage and just throw it away before they even get to the step one by saying, we're not battling nowhere else. The biggest names never say that. Not even Surf said that. Tay-Rock is probably the biggest name that says, I'm not battling anywhere else, to his own detriment. If your job knows that you're never gonna leave, they can treat you however they want to treat you. Setting up battles can look a couple different ways. Calling out future opponents in your rhymes, calling them out in interviews, making a public list of who you want to battle. When you're interviewing with Hip Hop Is Real, 50 Minutes of Fame, Angry Fan, DNA, whoever has the platform, you can just recap previous battles. And in that recap, if it's entertaining, it would lead to people asking, what about you versus said person? And you don't have to rush it. Obviously, there's a time where the battles eventually get worn out and it's like, okay, whatever. If it happens, it happens. Which happened with T-Top versus Swamp, which people wanted to see, and then the energy was sort of lost by the time the battle actually happened. And it's now happening with Av versus Tay-Rock. But sometimes it doesn't matter how long it takes, like Briz Rothstein and Murder Mook. Their incident was in 2019, 4 years ago, and talks of that battle is now warming up again. Daylight and Lux been teasing a battle for 4 years as well, and when that happens, we'll watch it. We're all just waiting for it to happen at this point, but it's about the timing. I hate to keep bringing up Sue Surf, but he did it so perfectly. He will call somebody's name out, and if they continue to do well, the call outs will happen on both sides. and then eventually it'll come to a point where they're both at the top of their game, and then the battle will make sense the most. Like him versus JC. JC had a terrific tournament run, and in the beginning, after the first battle, they said, oh, what about Surf versus JC? And Surf said, if he wins it, maybe, we'll see. And JC kept winning, and Surf said, I don't know if he's gonna win it. He might not win it. If you don't win it, then it doesn't matter. If you don't win, it don't matter. Get him out of here if you don't win. Send him back to the basement if you don't win. Get him out of here. Which is genius. And now it makes people say, I want JC to win. Before, JC battled Corner Store Bob, and it don't matter. Win or lose, he's gonna say some incredible stuff. It don't matter. Surf made sure that there was extra pressure on JC winning, but that pressure comes with a reward, which is headlining a gnome versus Sue Surf. That's a huge reward. So winning the $100,000 for the tournament wasn't enough of a reward. He added other stakes, which is our next point. After the battles are booked, why should people care to see the battle is the most important question rappers need to think about. This is not the platform's job. The platform's job is to create matchups that people want to see. The battler's job is to reinforce that matchup and make people say, you know what? This is a good matchup. I didn't know about it at first, but now I do want to see this. I wouldn't have wanted to see this before, but now I want to see this. The perfect example is Snake Eyes versus D.I. the Heady Man. Shout out to both of them. There's no disrespect to either of them, but neither of them are top tier battlers. It's fair. That's fair. It's fair. There's no disrespect. They're both professional level battlers, but their promotion on Caps Live made me want to go see this battle.
Anybody in the comments of this joint, the YouTube and anywhere else that don't believe what I'm on, make sure that you keep it real after the battle and let me know that I was right. I'm gonna fuck that nigga up. Simple as that. It's simple as that. I promise that. That's on earth. If I don't beat Snake Eyes, I will quit battle rap. I will leave this shit alone. Whoa. Listen what I'm saying.
Serious right
Snake
now.
Eyes beats me, and he don't even gotta say the same thing. If Snake Eyes gets a clear win, mind you, a clear win on me, I will stick to the media desk. On God. Ain't got no. If I can't beat Snake Eyes, what the fuck am I doing battling anyway?
Wow.
Yo, bro, we know everything you fucking said you don't mean, nigga. You might as well pack your bags now, you dumbass nigga. What's wrong with you, nigga? You might as well get your fucking bags packed now, nigga. You dumbass nigga. Hey, yo, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? You might as well pack. You got a fucking towel on in the crib, you dumbass. What's happening?
Yo, I would be happy if it was
no, nigga, you need to know that. Because this is the only reason why you talking like this, because you finally getting your moment. This is what I projected. I projected Henny to come on, talk his shit, say why he belong here, why he better than half of the niggas here, why he beat this nigga last week, why he beat the coroner, why he was on Battle Academy. And then it's all about my return, nigga. You get dusted. You getting embarrassed. And I'm going to take your money. You a sacrificial lamb. You need to be happy to be here. Nothing.
It's my time.
Nothing.
It's my time.
You're nothing.
It's my
you
time.
A fucking follower. You an old nigga that follow little niggas. You an old nigga that follow niggas that's younger than you. That's your problem.
Yo,
you an older nigga. You an older nigga that follow young niggas. You an older nigga. No, I'm gonna talk and I'm gonna violate you in your presence. I'm gonna violate you in your presence too.
I've never said I want to go see a D.I. the Henny Man battle, but when he said if you 30 me, I'm gonna retire from battling, I said, you got me. You got me. All right, I'm hooked. I said, when is this battle? It's gotta happen. I gotta see this. Caps Live is a underutilized platform for what it actually is. I always say Caps deserves at least 10% of what the battlers get for going on his platform and getting battles from there. And he puts a light on lower tier battlers. That doesn't mean they're not good. It just means they have no popularity. Their battles don't matter. No disrespect, but they don't shake nothing. If they win, congratulations, but who cares? Nobody saw it. It's gonna drop on YouTube and get 4,000 views, 5,000 views. That's great from zero, but there's some people that get millions of views. But that's something you have to work towards. And if you're consistent in the promotion and in the execution of showing up to the battle, you can get there. It's very simple. It's not easy. Don't get this twisted. What I'm saying here is not an easy thing to do, but it sure is simple if you really look at it. You just gotta want to do it. And we see Av here who doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want a headline. He doesn't want to create energy and anticipation for his matchups. But because of that, the platforms don't want to book him. And then because the platforms don't want to book him, he gets upset that he doesn't get the matchups he wants on the cards that he wants to be on, for the pay rate that he wants to get. It can't be both. If you just want to be a middle of the road type of battler, cool. But don't complain. Nun is another example. He doesn't even have a Twitter. He said, I don't even have a Twitter. What do you mean? Your job is entertainment. Your job is not just to rap. You have to go to where the people are and make them want to see you rap. You can't sell no tickets from the stage. Those tickets had to have been sold already. That's why it's important. It's just like first week album sales for artists. The first week album sales is not a measure of how good the project was. It's a measure of how good the promotion was. So how much you get paid and where you all in that bill is only a result of the promotion you're able to do, the traffic you're able to drive, the pay-per-views you're able to sell, the seats you're able to fill. Has to be done for every battle. That's why it doesn't behoove you to take a battle every 2 weeks, because even if you're one of the best ever, like a Danny Myers, there's no time to promote it. And step 3 is obviously showing up prepared and doing a great job on the stage. I feel like that's self-explanatory. All that smack you was talking, if I 30 him, he gotta retire. Now you gotta back it up. I know everybody just wanna show up and rap. Okay, good. This is the time for that. Bonus step for the people who stayed this far into the video is actually promoing after the battle. Example, Hitman versus Easy. As soon as the battle ended, Hitman was on Twitter like, I won. Possible 30, 2-1, maybe. I at least got the first round. I probably got this first and third. First and third, that's me, right? First and third was me, right? He was retweeting people that said he won, blocking people that said he lost. I wouldn't go that far. I feel like that's too much. But constantly engaging with people that say that you won, you're putting that narrative out there. Obviously, he was going extra hard because he felt like he lost, because he did. But the constant back and forth made everyone who didn't buy their pay-per-view buy it on demand afterwards, or wait for it to drop on YouTube. That's why it did so many views that first week. That's why it's past 2 million views in a couple months, because of the argument of, do I think this guy won? Do I think this guy won? Because everyone just said, well, Easy 30'd him. But because of the constant back and forth that Hitman did, it made everyone stay with this battle for much longer. It wasn't just a battle happened and everyone just moved on. No, this is a debate sport. He created a debate before the battle, during the battle, and after the battle. That's super important. People just move on to the next one. No, let's stay on this one. This one hasn't even dropped on YouTube. The majority of people that are gonna watch that battle haven't watched the battle. It's still on video on demand. It hasn't even dropped yet. You still gotta argue it. And then when it does drop, that's another marketing point. Come back around. Oh, I thought I won. I think I got the first though. As you see, let's break it down. I think I got the first. I think I got the third. He didn't just let it go. No matter what you think of him, he didn't just let it go. That's more important than showing up and doing a good job. It doesn't seem like it, but it's way more important. I wish we could ask Remy how much that helped the video on demand numbers. But we can see it from the YouTube numbers. So battlers and fighters, please set your battles up, promote them, add stakes, show up when it's time to show up, and then promote them afterwards. Win or lose, it'll help you in the long run. Comment below if I'm missing any steps.